Welcome back to Squishy Reptiles. I left you yesterday finishing the frames and showing you how those worked. I do apologize for the last little bit. When I showed you the frame after I got it done completed, it was upside down. I didn't realize my camera didn't switch back over. I'm sorry. But here's the completed frame. You'll need 6 of these. So after you're done, you'll have 6 of those built. And then I go and get the 1/4 inch hardware cloth. The best I found is in 10-foot rolls. If you can find them longer, because I had to use 2 10-foot rolls and I still had some extra. Not much, mind you, but I had a little bit extra. So I saved it. It's over there in case I need it for later. So there's that one. I highly recommend you go and get the Arrow electronic staple gun. It works so much better, but any staple gun will work as long as you have a staple gun. Because the next part, you're going to use it pretty decently. Alright, so when you get the hardware cloth, I've already done this ahead of time, so that way, you know, I'm ready to go. But what you do is, you roll out the hardware cloth, and definitely be careful because this stuff is sharp as all get out. It will cut you quicker than anything. You can wear gloves, you can, just be careful, take your time. Alright, so when you roll it out, what I did is I made 19 by 27 inch pieces. I went ahead and cut them out ahead of time. Some people lay it on there and then cut it out to size. It's whatever you want to do. But the frame is 28 by 20, so I just went ahead and did 19 by 17 so it would fit perfectly. And then it'll get stuck on itself, so you gotta be careful. Like I said, sharp edges. You can cut it with tin shears, tin snips, wire cutters. I cut mine with a simple pair of scissors. So you pretty much cut it with whatever you want to cut it with, okay? And it'll fit almost perfectly right on this little thing right here. So let me get my stapler all plugged up and ready to go. Alright, so we get down to the floor because I don't have a work table in here to work on, so I've been using the floor because why not, right? Alright. So what I find is easiest is to take it and lay it down against the fold. So that way it has the pressure going down. Okay? And then you eyeball it to make it fit to the best of your ability within the thing. And as you can see, 19 by 27 fits almost perfectly. You have about a 1/2 inch on each side, which you will thank me for later because it'll protect your fingers from getting eat up. Because if you get your finger caught on the tip of this thing, it's going to cut it quicker than anything. Alright, so what I like to do is get it lined up to the best of your ability down here in the corner so it's nice and flat. And it'll pretty much straighten out to the best. Alright, take your gun. Alright. It's better if you go across. And you'll go back and you'll put more in it to secure it. I'm just doing this so I can show you what I'm talking about. And then you'll staple it across this part right here. But as you can see, I made it crooked a little bit. And that's not going to hurt nothing. As you can see, it's off just a smidge down here on the end. But the rats cannot get out of it. And this also helps prevent roll-ups. So then you go back around. I do one along the back side and then I do one in the middle of them towards the front. That way it's held down here on the back side as well as on the front side. And I go all the way around like that, and that's how I secure them. You can do it on the work table, you can do it on the floor, you can do it on the ground, you can do wherever you want to. And that's how I secure the fencing. Just be careful and watch this getting crooked on you. That's the only downside to this stuff. Some people do corner to corner to corner to corner to make sure it's where they want it. I should have done corner and corner, and then everything else would have been fine. But it helps it helps make sure you don't get any bubbles in it. So I'm going to staple all the screens on here, and then I'll be back with the next step. Thanks, guys.